Charlotte. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a very affordable makeup look for you guys. So I'm actually going to be using really affordable eyeshadows in this look, which is crazy, I know. I always use high-end makeup and I always get requests to include more affordable makeup in here. So that is what I'm bringing to you guys today. So today's video is actually a collaboration with Carity and they make some of the most amazing eyeshadows. I used their eyeshadows to create this makeup look today. They were so easy to work with and so easy to blend. Like the matte shades are like the biggest, struggle is that I notice a lot of times matte shades can come off patchy or they can be a little bit harder to blend. These ones honestly were really easy and I highly recommend them, you guys. So in this first palette right here from Carity is all the matte shades. So I used some of these shades on my eyes today and then I also used some from my little shimmer palette that I have right here. Let me open it up. So here my shimmer shades are right there, which you can tell most of them are like cool tone shimmer shades and they are gorgeous. Like I'm obsessed right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a couple for you right now and then I will also have a big overlay of all of these eyeshadows swatched on my arm that will be going to the corner like I always do. That way you guys can see like the formulation and the pigment from each of these shadows. So the first one I'm gonna swatch is called Beijing and this one I absolutely love. This is a gorgeous soft brown that's perfect for a transition shade. I love my cool tone eyeshadows, so when I saw this, I was like, yes, I need this in my life. I actually use this as my transition shade. The matte shades. So I used some of these shades on my eyes today, and then I also used some from my little shimmer palette that I have right here. Let me open it up. So here my shimmer shades are right there, which you can tell most of them are like cool tone shimmer shades, and they are gorgeous. Like I'm obsessed right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a couple for you right now and then I will also have a big overlay of all of these eyeshadows swatched on my arm that will be going to the corner like I always do. That way you guys can see like the formulation and the pigment from each of these shadows. So the first one I'm gonna swatch is called Beijing and this one I absolutely love. This is a gorgeous soft brown that's perfect for a transition shade. I love my cool tone eyeshadows, so when I saw this, I was like, yes, I need this in my life. I actually use this as my transition shade today. And then the next one I'm gonna be swatching is called Tarte, and I love this one too. I actually use this one again on the outer corner of my eye just to add like a little bit of color in there. So this one is a really pretty mauve shade. So the next shade that I want to swatch for you guys is this teal shade right here, which is so pretty. It's called Bamba, I believe. And oh my God, just check that out. Do you see how teal that is? It's gonna be gorgeous. Oh my goodness, check that out. That is so pretty. I can't wait to play with that one. I don't know why I didn't use it today. I don't know. You know me, it's hard for me to like break out of the box and use some color. But I added like that one and the really bright orange one into my order just to be like, okay, I gotta play with some color here. So I really like that teal. That's really pretty. All right, so next up I'm gonna swatch some of the shimmer shades right now. And the one that I'm gonna be swatching is, let me pop this out, which is another plus to these palettes, you guys. They pop out so easily to where you're not gonna destroy the eyeshadow. I do that so much. Shades right now. And the one that I'm gonna be swatching is, let me pop this out, which is another plus to these palettes, you guys. They pop out so easily to where you're not gonna destroy the eyeshadow. I do that so many times with my palettes. Ugh. So this one is called Hustler, and this is like a darker, cooler tone brown with a shimmer in it, and it is gorgeous. Just look at that. That one is so pretty. And then the next one I'm gonna be swatching for you is called Moonshine. And this one is another really pretty shimmer shade. I like this one just to highlight underneath the brow bone, highlight the inner corner of the eyes. That's exactly what I used it for today. And it's all the way down there. It's so pretty. It kind of reminds me a little bit of MAC Retrospect, which I guess some of the Carity shadows here are actually dupes for MAC shadows, which is awesome. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. And then the last one I'm going to swatch for you is called Ingenue. I think I said that right. I'm not entirely sure. But this one is another really light shimmer shade, but it's like a light pink shimmer. It's so pretty. Just look at that. It's like a really pretty like pink iridescent almost, you know? That one would look really pretty on the lid, and if you put like Tarte a little bit in the crease, like blend it out with a really fluffy brush so that way it's not like super pigmented, just a very blown out eyeshadow look, that would be gorgeous. So those are some of the swatches from Carity. I highly recommend them, you guys. They are so blendable, easy to use, pigmented, and absolutely gorgeous. I will have it linked down below as well as a discount code for you guys if you want to check them out. Definitely go check them out. And also don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And if you guys want to see how I got this makeup look, then just keep watching. All right, so I did my eyebrows a little bit darker today, and I kind of like it because it makes them like stand out a little bit more. Let me know your guys' opinions down below if I should still continue doing them lighter or if I should use this darker color. I kind of like it. It just like makes it go a little bit more, if you know what I'm saying. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the, ooh, I just put my finger in it. All right, we're gonna go ahead and go into the Carity shadows here. Like I showed you guys in the beginning, I have two little palettes right here, which I'm loving because of how easy they are to take out. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my whole lid with this cream matte shadow right here. I absolutely love having these to set my eyeshadow primers with. And the shade is called Birthday Suit. Ooh, I like that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and take like a fluffy brush and I'm just going to set my entire lid with it. This just allows the eyeshadow to be able to blend a lot easier and nothing to stick to any eyeshadow primer that you have on or even like concealer that you have on your eyes. Okay, so next up what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go into Beijing. Why am I saying Beijing? It's called Beijing. I'll have the name up on the screen as well, but I'm gonna go ahead and go into this shade. It's a very cool matte brown that I really love for a transition shade. So I'm just gonna take like a really, there's the side of the brush. I'm gonna take a really fluffy brush and I'm just going to work this on the outer corner of my eye, and then I'm gonna work it into the crease. And I'm just gonna really blow it out. So you wanna use a really fluffy brush for this. All right, so next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the shade Tart right here, and it's this really pretty kind of mauve-y brown shade. And I'm gonna take this lightly on my brush and just work it on the outer corner in. I wanna focus most of the pigment on the outer corner, and then I will continue to blend it on in. And then I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to blend this out. And now what I want to do is I really want to deepen up this like outer corner right here. So I'm going to take like a little bit more of a tapered brush that still has like a lot of blending abilities on it. And I'm going to take the shade right here, which is this cooler dark brown, and it's called Unspoken. It looks really pretty. So I'm gonna take this very lightly on my brush and I'm just gonna focus this in the outer corner like a V and then slowly blend it in, but I don't want to blend it in too far. I just want to mainly concentrate it on the outer corner of the eye. And then I'm gonna go ahead and take my blending brush and just blend this out a little bit more, just so that way there's no harsh lines. And then now I'm gonna go into Birthday Suit and I'm just gonna take a flat brush and I'm just going to add just a little bit more right here underneath the brow bone just to make it pop just a little bit more, and then I'll probably add a little bit of a shimmer shade above that too. All right, so now I'm gonna take a cream shadow brush that helps you pick up the pigment really well. I'm gonna take a Moonshine right here, which is a really pretty kind of shimmery cream shade. I'm gonna put a little bit on my brush and just put a little bit of this on the top of my brow bone just to make it pop a little bit more. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shade Tootsie, and this one is more of like a cooler, light taupe shimmer shade. It's really, really pretty. So again, I'm gonna take a cream shadow brush and I'm gonna place this on the inner corner of my lid just because I was thinking about keeping this matte, but I kind of want to add a little bit of shimmer, so I'm going to try this out and we'll see how it looks. I really like these shadows because there's not like a lot of like kickback from them, you know? So it's like not like when you put your brush in it, a lot of like powder comes out. I really like it so it doesn't get all messy. And then now I'm going to take a brush and I'm just going to blend slightly on the outer corners and a little bit on the inner corner just to make sure everything has like no sharp lines or jagged. It's just really blended really well. Yeah, no. This is really pretty and it's like super wearable too. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the bottom of the eyes real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the cool matte shade right here with the pencil brush, and I'm just gonna go ahead and smoke this out on the bottom lash line just to kind of balance out the look. Now I'm gonna take a flat definer brush. I'm gonna go into the shade right here, the mauve shade that we use, and I'm gonna focus this on the outer corner of the eye, really close to that lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and head back over here to this darker, cooler brown, and I'm gonna do that one really close on the outer corner of the lash line too. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish my liner and finish my eyelashes and everything, and I will be right back. All right, so here is the completed makeup look. I really love the way that this look turned out. The shimmer shades were amazing. The matte shades were so easy to blend and so pigmented. So definitely go check them out. I highly recommend them, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this little makeup tutorial. I actually added some purples, which is super fun, and I really like the way this turned out. So again, I will have everything linked down below, so make sure to check it out. And if you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial, then please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for future videos, and I will see you guys in my next video.